Alright, we're back. I forgot to do the Twitter thing again. Boy, I'm forgetful. Maybe I need to do like a checklist of all the stuff that I need to do before I start the show. But anyway, I'm just gonna make a link really quick. And my Facebook thing. And anything else I need to do? In this video, what animated characters walking keyframes and do some in-between frames. Cowabunga! Okay, so we are streaming. Roll the title.
Okay.
Alright. Maybe I should do like a different like character talking each time. Alright, so in the last episode we were monkeying around with this character's surprise take, and then we did a little bit of, I discussed walking frames a little bit, and then and now we're just gonna do like final keyframes for these sketches that I have. Let's hide this character. These like sketched human frame walking. I'm just gonna do like a more neat drawing for each of them, and then after I finish all those, I'll be doing the in-betweening frames. So let's see, why, where, who, what. Okay, I gotta make sure that the frames I'm not using are locked, because I tend to draw on the wrong frame a lot, and it bugs me. I can be sloppy at times. So let's see, he's got like a little thing like that. Shirt's a little bit bulkier. Wait a minute. I think I made a mistake, but I'm not sure it matters. I just meant to draw this frame first, because that's going back in time from the surprise take. This is the next one I would have done, but for some reason I'm stupid and I did this one instead, but I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to make a different color. I wonder if it would be a good idea to make, you know, put music in this. But it also could be annoying, because I've watched tutorials in the past, and having them play music was often distracting and annoying, especially if it was music that I did not like or want to listen to. Because like my taste in music might be completely different from yours, and if it annoys you, you might not even want to watch my thing. So maybe it's just better if I just yammer incessantly. Can delete all that. I think we're good with this frame. Now I gotta do this one that I forgot to do before. I kinda don't think I want to look at this one right now. I'm gonna look at this drawing I did back here. I'm not really used to drawing this character from the front, all with his head pitched 45 degrees downward. So I kind of want to pay attention to that one a little bit more. So let's see, this is a little off-centered. Maybe I'll trace it and just resize it. A little bit more consistency. Come on. I feel like breaking down a person's face into minimalist lines is kind of interesting. Like what are what's the, you know, the bare minimum amount of detail that you can make in a cartoon character and have it look like a real person. Huh, this is the hood right here. His hand is alright, I'll just trace it. I like when I do a good job with the initial sketches, because sometimes I just get sloppy and it's like it causes me problems if I make these initial sketches too rough. Very inconsistent with my line thicknesses again. Let's do this leg first. Yeah, not a bad initial sketch, if I do say so myself. Maybe this knee could be like that instead. Wait a minute. What is going on back here? So I screwed something up. Yeah, this is not right. This toe should be back more. What the hell was I thinking? If I do that, that should be good. I'm gonna delete this line. I think we're good with this one, this frame. Delete that. Zoom out a little bit more. Doesn't look too bad. So let's see, it's gonna be, let's make it red. This one I'll just make blue for future. Okay, whatever. So let's see. Should be back on track chronologically now. I don't really think I need to see the previous frames. That was a poor choice of a background color. You can't even see it. Let's go with like a yellow. So let's see. Damn it, Dan. Select the right layer. So I feel like this head is a little bit lopsided. I kind of feel like Pat's head is a little bit, it has like a, no, it's not square, but I don't know, it looks kind of like a little bit more square than the average person. I feel like the way to make it look like Pat is just have like eyebrows that look a little bit angry, cheekbones, kind of like a round nose. And then the skull shape is important. It's like some people just have a very distinctive skull. But I guess the character that I draw for myself doesn't really look a whole lot like me. It's just that I started using that character when I was a kid, and you know how like the Simpsons are all very, like their heads are all rounded, and they all kind of look like they're the same but with a slightly different haircut. But then like later in when the Simpsons started becoming a more popular show, and then like there are more characters, they couldn't just keep the same facial design, so eventually all this like the celebrity guests on the Simpsons, like they started to develop more features and more detail, and they almost look a little bit different from the original Simpsons characters, because it's hard to represent people with no detail, and the original Simpsons characters have very little detail, but like if you try to draw a new person with the same lack of detail, it's really difficult to do. So eventually the Simpsons characters, what am I doing here? The Simpsons characters just gained more detail every time there'd be a new you know, like a celebrity guest or a new character that needed to look different. And I feel like my characters were the same way. Like they started off very simplistic, and then the more I needed to draw people who looked different, the more details I was kind of forced to make. So my character has a very balloon-like appearance. He's just made out of balloons. Your trains in the background. Let's see. I think I'm done with this keyframe. Oh, I didn't really do the beard stubble, or the... I think we're done. Let's make that red. Do just a check to see if it looks fluid. It should. Oh my god. Why does it say that I've been doing this for an hour and 20? I guess it's adding in my previous live stream. Oh well. Let's go. Continue. Alright, so now I can kind of go back to a more diagonal face like that because he's turning around the corner. So let's see if his eyes are about there. Does that look right? No, it... God damn it. I keep changing the color of my sketch so it's easier to see, and then I forget to draw on the correct frame. Anyway, well, at least I wasn't really happy with that drawing anyway, so now maybe I can use it and learn from it, perhaps. I feel like his head needs to be a little bit bigger. Kind of seems like it's an odd angle for his head to be at. If his neck is here, I'm just gonna erase this previous head drawing. Looks a little bit jerky right now, but hopefully when I do the in-between frames it will not be as jerky. Draw on the right frame, Dan, you jerk. Use the appropriate line thicknesses, you jerk. That looks weird. Gosh darn it. So let's see if his arm is there. Let's just cut into that like that. So how does that look? I feel like I drew his head a little too lollipop-like, but... Oh. So let's see... What if I should make his body fatter? Or his head smaller? Or move this nose this way? Maybe I'll move the head down a bit so it doesn't look as lollipop-like. Is it still higher than that other frame? I'd say that's an appropriate level of height. Make this blue. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better, I guess. Alright, my next frame. I'm gonna change this color. Don't forget to draw on the right frame, Dan. You jerk. Laces out, Dan. Alright, so let's see. I kind of want to do the skull shape first. Delete that nose, I don't like it. Yeah, I feel like I have a little bit of trouble maintaining the consistency of this particular head from different angles. You may be a victim of software counterfeiting. I always get that message. I went on YouTube to figure out what it was all about, and I forget exactly what it was all about, but they were telling you how to go into your command prompts and get rid of it, and I got rid of it for a while, but it's starting to pop up again. So let's see. His neck should be further back than I drew it originally. Let's see. I think we're done with this frame. I don't know. I don't like this. Jagged edges. What is the problem? Okay, make that red, I guess. course, I'm using lines that are much thicker than the frame before it. It's my biggest sloppy thing that I do. Yeah, this frame was pretty easy. Are we done? I guess so. Oh wait, I gotta make this blue. This frame's kind of bugging me a little bit still. I don't know, it just kind of got a little too lollipop-like. Whatever. I feel like I do a little bit better when I do the skull shape first, as opposed to where the eyes are. Let's see if I can do the eyes first and still make it. I guess that's not too bad. Did I draw on the wrong frame again? No. I do want to change these colors because I feel like they're getting a little distracting. Non-photo blue. I was researching doing comic book drawing because I was saying a couple episodes ago that I want to start doing a graphic novel, and when I was researching the different supplies I need, and I was watching YouTube videos about people who do comic book drawing, a lot of them were talking about non-photo blue pencil, where you can draw sketches like this in blue and then just ink over it, and then you can, when you scan it, the printers won't pick up the photo blue pencil that you drew your sketches, so they'll only get the final inked product, but they won't pick up any of your scribbly, messy sketch lines. I thought that was kind of cool. I'm just trying to figure out, like, when am I going to do this comic? I have this cartoon, and I have a couple of other cartoons that have been sitting on the, you know, unfinished on my computer, and I kind of want to get some of them done because I feel like I get panic attacks and feel kind of depressed when I don't finish things. So I kind of want to finish this cartoon at least before I start working on it. And I also still have a little bit of writing to do. Like, I have the outline and a few scenes that are sort of fleshed out, but I really need to start working out some details and putting that stuff together before I can start drawing anything. I think I might just get just a sketch pad or something and just draw the comic. You know, not even in detail, but just like start doing the layout and just drawing some rough drawings the way I think they should be done. Just so it's in my brain and it's and like I have a guy, like I'll know what problems I'm gonna run into. See, this is gonna be red. See, how much time do I have? About 15 more minutes and then I'll restart the stream. Sloppy mess. Make this color a good non-photo blue again. Not that any computer is ever gonna scan my computer screen, but let's see. Maybe that's a good profile. I'll have to remember the nose is kind of rounded and it's like, it doesn't stick straight out of the head, but it's like down a little bit. But it's still like the C Dan character nose from the old cartoons that I did. It's just this same nose but down a little bit. And the head it's kind of like, it's a little bit square. That was too exaggerated, but it's like a round head that's a little bit squared, and then it comes to a point, not really a point, but a rounded egg-like. And then he's got high cheekbones. Quasimodo. And then something like that. All right. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't draw on the wrong layer. I just forgot to lock it. I hope. Okay. Yay, I'm not a complete dum-dum. I feel like I made that foot way too small. What's with me not lining up my feet properly when I do this? Come on, Dan, get your act together. It's kind of weird how his head looks up in that one frame. Maybe I'll fix that. It's kind of a weird looking head anyway. I'm gonna save it before I start monkeying around with this, because how do I want to do this? I'll draw the head here on this frame before I erase anything. So, according to my whole spiel that I just made a minute ago, if I make this head just a little bit egg-like on the bottom, and just a little bit more squared at the top. And then just the same as a old style Dan nose, but down just a little bit. Get the sharp, angry eyebrows. That doesn't look right. Maybe I don't have it figured out. Didn't I make a good drawing a minute ago? What am I doing wrong here, Dan? I don't like this head. Maybe it's the features. I've been sitting for a long time. I'm starting to get uncomfortable from sitting. Maybe at the end of this video I'll just go out for a few minutes. Probably give my eyes a rest too. And then I'll come back and try to do a few more hours. What am I at? Maybe like 6-8 minutes. What is this? Is this a good drawing or not? I like this better than that other head. I'm gonna delete this head. Hopefully it's not distracting. Let's copy that. Paste it here. Delete this other one. Hopefully that won't be as distracting next time. There still is like a weird hiccup from the frame after it, I think. Where was the hiccup? It's definitely the one I just drew. How is it different from the other ones? Oops. Stop it. Let's see if this works. Oh. It's definitely not tilted forward as much. But it's not really too bad. Maybe if I just rotate it a little bit. Maybe that will help. There's something about it that's bugging me. But I tend to be a little picky and overly judgmental. Let's see if this helps it. I mean, it's not a bad drawing. I feel like that's a little bit better. It's not making me want to have a seizure like it was a minute ago. Okay, I'm keeping it like that. Alright, what are we doing? Maybe I'll do one more of these and then I'll take a break. I kind of want to finish this animation today. Is that too much of a tall order? I mean, this one shot anyway. I'm not going to finish the whole cartoon today, but... So let's see, I need to do 4 more keyframes before I can start doing the in-betweening. Maybe I'll... How much time have I been doing this? Maybe I'll try to do one more drawing and then I'll go take a break. I'm not going to be cheating if I just trace this one. You know what? Let's do this. Gonna rotate this on its axis a little bit. Looks like he's cross-eyed. Does that look weird? Now it kind of looks like he's jerking his head back from left to right. Alright, I'm going to not use that. I'll just use the, just trace it, I guess. See how that looks. That looks better. Did I? Man, this room just gets so hot sometimes. I have my air conditioner on too, and it's like... kind of in the territory where I don't really need to be that detailed, because again, I'm starting to, the character's moving behind the diner booth again, but I'm just like, it bugs me. I don't want to just half-ass it. Alright, so let's see. This can go. See, even still, I want to draw this pocket here. No one's ever gonna see. No one's ever gonna see it, but it just bugs me. Let's cut the crap. There, that makes me feel better. Oh, come on. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream, and then I'll probably take a little break. Maybe run to the store, and then I will continue on shortly. So, sayonara. Until later.